Target 1C remake. So this is how to go to decimal, from decimal to hex. You take 3,665 and divide it by 16, and that gives you 229, remainder 1. Then you divide 229 by 16, and you got 14, remainder 5. Then you divide 14 by 16, and you get 0, remainder 14. And you read it as 14 is E, 5, and then 1. That's the answer. Now go to hex. Go from hex to, hold on, I gotta move this. Hex to base 10. What you do is you take 16 to the 0 power times 2 plus 16 to the first power times 10, because A is 10, 16 to the second power times 5. And then you add those results and then you get 1,442. Now for octo to decimal, I got the octo number 581. And what I did was I took 8 to the 0 power because we're in octo times 1. You give me 1. 8 to the first power times 8, that gives me 64. And 8 to the second power times 5, that gave me 320. I added those all together and equal 385. Now I go from decimal to octal. You take 385, take decimal number 385, and you divide that by 8, you get 48, remainder 1, divide 48 by 8, you get 6, remainder 0, and then 6 divided by 8, and you get 0, remainder 6, and the answer is 601 in octal. Now to go from hex to octal, what I did was I converted 3A7 base 16 to base 10. And then what I did right here is took the base 10 version and made it octal, and I got, of course, I can't see that number. I got 1647. It cut off right here, but that's 1647. And to go from octal to hex, what I did was I did the same thing. Turned this octal number into a base 10 number. And I took this base 10 number and I turned it into a base 16 number, which was 1 DC. So 476 was the base 10 version of 734 octal. So I took 4 to 76 divided by 16, 29 remainder 1. And then 29 divided by 16 equals 1, remainder 13. Cut off, you can't see it. And then I took 1 divided by 16, that's 0, remainder 1. So the answer would be 1 DC. Because D is 13 and C is 12 in hexadecimal.